be incredibly long, as is required by a couple of the other events that I cast for. They want a much longer stream delay, but we don't need that for tonight. I cast for a much longer stream delay, but we don't need that for tonight. I cast for a much longer stream delay, but we don't. Okay. Um, now, now that the music is playing, oh, that's because I did that. Let me fix that now. How is that now? Is this a better balance? Now that the music is playing, oh, that's because I did that. Let me fix that now. How is that now? Is this a better balance? And this will probably. And this will probably. Yep. Cool. Um, what do you need from me? Yeah, I mean, I've got the music playing now. Should be going through while I'm talking to you. You're probably getting a roughly 5-second delay on your end through the stream. That's a good balance. Okay. Right. You should probably do that. Just to give people a few minutes to get themselves together and um, all of that. I'm going to post on Facebook real quick that we're going live. You should hear the music probably stopping every so often when I'm not on the Rocket League screen, so don't panic about that. Hold on. Community open number 1. Uh, yes. I'm actually gonna jump back, unless you need me more specifically right now, I'll jump back up to the general channel.
Ah, damn. Feels fucking bad, man.
Uh, Klonoic is so the way that we're running the stream tonight is that Radiant and I are streaming the two teams on our own streams, which is then being restreamed through Gaming IU, and Klonoic is handling that end of that for me. Yeah, I know, but I figured I'd actually give you an answer. How is if it makes any of y'all feel better, I am currently in free play on my own and still missing shots on goal, and there's no one else on the field. Uh, I, How are we looking? I can. Correct. Okay. I'm just checking in. Let me know if you need anything. Well, get that out of your system before, actual gameplay. Yep. Oh, uh, did you guys switch? Did you guys switch names since last week? Okay, then I'm following IU Rocket League because last week I was following the Hoosiers. He has himself muted. I'm going to go with yes. I was gonna say, wait, Sidonia's still right there. And that'll give us enough time to make sure that everything's working properly as it should. This is also a good excuse for me to just drive around in Rocket League and show how much better the people that I'm watching are than me. Klonoic, you might want to invest in a pair of headphones. Yeah. Sorry, I heard my name. What? I will see it in just a moment. Yes? Yes, I see it. Hold on. Ah, I'm just. Hold on. I'm not sure how to get my stream there. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, this will be fun. Yep. All right. It does appear that we will be heading out very soon. Our first match on this stream will be versus Purdue Black, which is apparently Purdue's B team, versus the Indiana University, which is IU's A team. Oh, Hey Nick, my stream Nick is not in here. Um, but my stream appears on the Smash G or on the CCA website now. I don't know what I did right, but I did something. Yeah. Yep. Yes. Yep. I was just coming in to tell you that I figured it out. I'm not I'm not sure. Um, I think it because this account is linked to my to me, which is linked to the Twitch account. I think I might not be able to do both. But I will put a link. No, so what Klonoic will do is when one team's in a game, he will if both teams are in a game, he'll just pick one to follow. But then he can mute one or the other. Um, I mean, or both if we're awful. Yeah. At some point, I'll be looking into getting a bot in my chat channel to actually. Um, all right. So right now they are working out the brackets, and we are waiting to see. Wow, it looks like there are a lot more um, teams than there were last time. Let's see if I can bring. Oh, no, not there. Bring that to the forefront for you. Um, all right. So as of right now, they currently have the IU teams playing each other, and that doesn't work. Uh, so that will not that will not stand. As you can see, winners round should be at 8, 825, 850, 915. And then the losers rounds will happen as they are able to happen. This is a double elimination league, best of 3 matches, all the way up until the finals, which will be a best of 5. All right, it does appear that we are now going to be playing the car holes. And we'll Nick, can you get me into your party so I can come along for the ride, please? Yeah. Yeah, Radiant, that's what I end up... well, I've got my sound set up in a weird way where Discord only comes through my headphones, but you might want to do that. You could just go down to the team that you're following, and it might not leak as bad. If you go down into the scrimmage channel, I'm not sure, though. Okay. Cool. I sound what? Communicate with each other? I don't think Radiant and I really need to communicate with each other very much. So... Yeah. I see. All right, we are almost ready to go here. As you can see, we are in our team. So we are now playing against the Tar Holes, which I presume is the Tar Heels team, but I am not 100% sure. Let me see if I can find something out about it. They are North Carolina, Stiggy, Odagon, and Indolence. All right, and we are getting ready to go here. I will do my best to monitor my chat channel as we are going, but no promises. I might get a little too into the game. For those people who may or may not know, this is the College Carball 3v3 community tournament. We currently, Indiana University has 2 teams going through. I am following the Indiana University Rocket League team. The other team is the Indiana University Hoosiers, which is on Radiant Repose's channel. You can follow both of them at the same time at Gaming IU, twitch.tv/Gaming IU, and you'll be able to follow both of them at the same time. Here's hoping that we're able to get into a lobby and get started up quickly. And it sounds like the game is starting. All right, 3v3 match. Spectate. All right, and once again, this is Indiana University versus the Tar Holes, which is a team from North Carolina. I presume they are the Tar Heels. Just a reminder that I do hear you guys the whole time, but you guys do not go through to the stream. You know, I think I can handle a little trash talk from my own team. I'll be fine. I mean, I surely get sassy against the other team, so, you know. Any inside information against this the Tar Holes that we're facing up against? trying to get a little bit of insider information from the guys here, and so far haven't heard anything from them. They're not quite sure um, who they are. Are you going to need me to leave the room that I'm in now? Are we staying in the lobby that we were in? All right, I'm going to mute myself again. If you need me, specifically say my name and I should be able to hear. Yep. All right, here we go. So it looks like Indiana University is going to be on the blue team this time. Apparently, this is the B team. This might not be the Tar Heels because these are not the names that I saw before. I'm just going to. Okay, there we go. All right, already we've got a little bit of aggression there from IU, and it appears that RC was trying to punish that, but IU was able to get back there in time. All right, so we've got Big Boss, Sarks 93, and Skyzen for the other team. Once again, for the Indiana University team, we have Tech, Nitlit, and Cydonia. Nicklet does make the save there, which is well done. Now, I don't see IU quite taking the aggression that they normally take early in the game here. Let's hope that they get back into their typical form and start taking control of this tempo. We do have 4 minutes left. The game is still 0-0, and currently they are playing volleyball back and forth over that mid line. Tech once again makes that aerial save, knocking that ball off course, getting the rebound, and trying to bring it down to RC's end of the field. Nicklet has it set up in the air. Sarzan comes in and misses it, and then Skyzen manages to get the bounce right off of Tech in the air, and there is no one behind Tech able to recover that one. So we are at 3 minutes and 35 seconds left, and we are down 1-0 against RC. Remember, this is a best-of-3 match, and this is a double elimination tournament bracket. So the loser of this drops down, the winner of this moves on. If the winner of the loser's bracket eventually does end up facing off against the winner of the winner's bracket for the championship status. So even if you were to lose in this first round, you might be able to make a run down through that lower bracket. Once again, we have a lot of very strong defensive work from both Nick and Tech going on here. This is a little out of character for IU. They seem to be not quite able to control the ball and control the tempo of this game as much as I've seen them do in the past. This is a more casual tournament. There's not as much on the line, so maybe these guys are taking it a little bit easy tonight. Or maybe this RC team is actually pretty good. It's a little hard for me to tell at this point. If you had tuned into my stream a little bit earlier, you would have saw me driving around in the free mode and seen how much less control I have over my car than these guys. These guys truly do have impressive car and ball control in this game. Cydonia knocks it up in the defense, and Tech manages to keep it out of the hands of RC. Once again, nice defensive play by Cydonia, and then Nick gets the ball. Cydonia comes in, and Tech does not able to tap that in. It bounces off the edge of the goal there. That was an open goal, and IU cannot afford to miss shots like that. But even just taking the shots is an improvement so far. Both Cydonia and Tech and Nicklet end up going in for shots there. They are saved by Sark's 93. All right, Cydonia coming down the field, passing it off to Tech. Tech keeping it out of the hands of Skyzen. Tech knocking it out, and Nick is able to tap that in right over the heads of RC. Very clean goal there. As you can see, Tech setting it up. Nick just bouncing it over the heads of RC Big Boss. Well done, IU. All right, minute and 19 seconds left. And we are at 1-2-1. If I knew how to respond to text chat in this game, I would actually do that and respond to them. And explain who I am, that I am the observer who is streaming this game right now. Cydonia, 1 minute left. Cydonia knocks it in right off of the nose of Sarks for the score, which puts IU up 2-1 with 59 seconds left in the game. All right, Tech going in for the touch, knocks it off of Big Boss, and then Skyzen gets the steal away. Nicklet knocks it down from the air, but Big Boss is able to knock it back over. Once again, we're getting into this sort of volleyball game where it is going over and over. The middle line. We've got 30 seconds left, and oh, that was almost another score from Cydonia, but Tech comes in for the rebound shot, doesn't quite manage to get it. It looks like Nicklet and Cydonia getting a little bit in each other's way there. IU has to keep this score up for another 14 seconds, and the ball has to touch the ground for them to seal away this first game victory. RC wants to get one more goal in, but then once again Nicklet scores. IU has gone back to their tradition of scoring with 3 or less seconds on the clock just to seal that in. So we've got 2 seconds left in this game one at 3-1. It is theoretically possible for RC to come back from that, but now that it's hit the ground, IU takes the first game. All right, here in the stats you can see so many more shots on goal for Indiana. There's currently a bit of a question about what server we should be on. RC says that the server that we are on is currently fine for them, so the game starts. Alright, so IU left their goal open there, but RC was not able to convert that into a shot on goal there. Just not quite enough speed or boost to happen. Tech passes it directly to Cydonia, who taps it right in. Just sort of a 1-2 punch right there. See, we got Tech passing and Cydonia tipping it right in with the spoiler of that car. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in this game number 2, and we are up 1-0 for IU. Looks like there was a demolition there, but RC would already be back from that demolition. Demolitions are not something that I see IU actively going for all the time, but occasionally taking someone out of position does manage to secure a goal. Sarks does make a shot, but IU doesn't really respond because they predict that it will not go in. Big Boss once again takes a shot, but it bounces too high in the air for it to go in. Alright, Sarks bringing it down to his end of the field, trying to regain control of that ball, prevent IU from controlling the tempo. Tech was trying to dribble that around RC, but not able to do so. Cydonia makes a shot, and Nick gets the rebound and throws that ball in. Alright, it looks like both Skyzen and Sarks were there trying to cover Cydonia, which allowed Nicola to come in from behind and just get that goal. IU is up 2-1 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. Alright, Cydonia coming through, once again getting control of that ball. Skyzen coming up. Tech does manage to get that save, and it is a close one. RC Big Box not able to get that goal in either. Several shots. Several shots on goal right there. Is that one able to go in? No, Tech manages to get that save. If we take a look at the stats real quick, we can see that the non-IU team does have more shots on goal than IU, but both of IU's shots were goals. This is not typically how IU plays their game. They typically go for far more aggressive and taking lots and lots of shots. But if you can take 2 shots and make 2 goals, and your opponents can take 5 shots and make none of them, you still win the game. There we go. Tech launching it across and just over the heads of everyone. Long shot goal there. Tech, see right there, launches it in, and no one from RC is able to respond. 3-0 up for IU with 2 minutes and 26 seconds left in this game. Cydonia manages to get the first touch, and while Tech comes flying through trying to knock that ball down, he does miss. RC takes control of the ball, brings it down to IU's side of the field. Tech gets detonated, but not. Cydonia is able to bring it away from IU's goal, preventing RC from actually getting a chance to score on that. Cydonia comes through, not able to get that goal. Tech is flying through the air and managed, but unfortunately, I believe it was Skyzen manages to get that save, prevent Cydonia from launching that ball straight into the net from the air. Tech launches it up, but Skyzen is once again there. Tech setting himself up, taking the... I think Tech just played the mind games there. Missed the ball. Both Skyzen and Sarks go for it and miss because they assumed he was going to hit it. Cydonia able to come in over the top for a goal. Alright, it is 4-0 with 1 minute and 25 seconds left in this game. It is 5-0 with 1 minute and 25 seconds left in this game. You know, IU, sometimes it would be nice for you to let me finish my sentence before it's immediately wrong, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. 5-0, minute 25 left. RC's going to be hard-pressed to recover from this, although it is certainly possible. I do think IU is playing that mind game at this point, both to psych themselves up and to knock their opponents down. They're now up 6-0 with 1 minute and 14 seconds left. Alright, and Nick is sharing the Gaming IU stream for the enemies to be able to share in the streaming experience. So, IU once again having 8 shots on goal, 6 of them are goals. That is an incredible conversion percentage. Sark's coming down. Skyzen trying to make that shot. So does Big Boss, comes in and tries to fill it out, but unable to do so. Sidonia launching it up and Alright, I'm trying to figure out here is Sark's was trying to detonate tech there, I believe, but instead manages to hit the ball and score an own goal. That, or they have decided to just run up the score as high as possible, thinking that they could come through. All right, so it appears that that IU here, in response for RC accidentally scoring an own goal, they are now scoring an own goal just to make it fair. And I will say that the whole team is fairly lit today, not just Nick. The whole team is pretty lit. IU is now officially just screwing around at this point, trying to land on top of the opponent's cars, scoring own goals, and otherwise just enjoying their time here. And there we go, 7-2. Skyzen scores off of Tech coming in and scoring that goal. It was a beautiful shot on goal, Tech. Beautiful shot, but for the other team. All right, so that makes it 2-0 for IU in this first round, and hopefully we will now be able to switch over to the other stream. Hopefully it is still going on, still playing. It will be about probably 5 minutes or so before we are able to move on here. If we take a look at the bracket standing here, hold on, I actually have to scroll through the right one. All right, so looks like, where are we? IU Rocket League. All right, so we were not playing against the Tar Holes. That ended up changing. We played against Rotationally Challenged. Oh, because I used to be following the IU Hoosiers team. I'm now following IU Rocket League. So IU Rocket League has won their game 2-0 versus Rotationally Challenged. And now they will be facing up against RIT. Apparently, the Tar Holes went up against the IU Hoosiers and beat them 2-0. And they are waiting for the loser of N, Graceland RL versus KSU. All right, so we are waiting for our match versus RIT to start. All right. When I told the IU Rocket League team that they were facing up against RIT next, their response was of pure, unadulterated joy at the memeiest team ever. They have apparently faced up several times in the past and have usually beaten them pretty handily. But that doesn't mean that they're going to not take this one seriously. So we're just waiting for this game to start. Alright, so we are getting ready to go up against RIT. Apparently they've made the game lobby, so we are just looking to join it. I will be very curious to know what they mean by the memeiest team. So I am totally not. All right, we are ready. We are getting into the spectation. Nope, sorry. I'll mute myself in Discord. There are so many buttons for me to push, guys. Bear with me. If I forget to mute myself in the Discord, they get a little distracted. All right, so we've got RIT White Bark, My Mike, My, Mime, Mimi K, and RIT Jet. Once again, for IU, we've got Tech, Nicklet, and Cydonia. So already we see IU making quite a few shots on goal, keeping that in. Cydonia knocking it in with the assist from Tech. They are just playing bumper cars there and finally allowing Cydonia to come in with the goal. All right, 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the match, and IU is up 1-0. Nicklet almost just made me a liar there with that sentence, almost made it 2-0. All right, Nick launching it down. Nice pass to Cydonia, knocks it up. unfortunately, RIT is able to get in the way there. Nick knocks it away from the goal. Tech coming up. Cydonia catches it in midair and launches it in with his back wheels. Well done. Nice pass. Cydonia right there with his back wheel. And it appears that all three of IU's team were going for that goal. So if that didn't go in and RIT was able to recover it, that would have been a pretty easy run down the field for RIT. But RIT Mimi K does manage to get that. Nick hits the top of the goal there and is not able to do anything there. I'm not sure if that's my mic or Mimi K, going based on what the guys in the Discord are saying. All right, 3 minutes and 45 seconds left, and 2-1 for IU. That ball was moving awfully slow. I think technically RIT had just hit that ball, but I definitely think IU was in control of it. Oh, that was almost a nice shot from Whitebark. Just misses, didn't quite get the angle that he needed to make that. We are down to 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in this match. IU is up 1 goal, 2-1 against RIT. RIT just misses that ball. They don't, it's not that they, missed it in midair. They missed it on the ground. It's the first time I've seen that since I was actually playing, I was playing on my own in free play, and I would occasionally just completely blast by the ball and miss it. All right, Cydonia launching it up, passing it to himself, but two of RIT's players are there. Nicklet comes in for the shot, but misses both the ball and the cars. That was some good control by RIT there. All right, launches it down to Cydonia. They're launching it back up. Tech is there, but Mimi launches it back out of the way, getting it away from his own goal. RIT Jet does come in for the aerial, but only manages to knock it down into the corner, not make an actual shot there. All right, there's Whitebark setting it up. RIT Jet coming in, but Tech gets the save. Oh, I think they might have called it the memeiest squad because of Mimi K. That makes some sense now. Cydonia once again gets the save. Whitebark does demolish Tech, or detonate Tech, but Tech has already respawned. Nick makes the shot, and Whitebark taps it in for him. I think Whitebark was trying to get in front of it to make that save, but you can see just ran out of boost and couldn't quite get in front of it, and ends up tapping it further in. So 1 minute and 18 seconds left. IU is up by two goals, 3-1. If IU had a little bit more boost there, they think they would have been able to have gotten that goal. Nick goes for it and does not have the boost to actually hit that ball out there, which does mean that he left the goal open for a moment. But RIT whiffed as well. Tech launches it in, but Jet gets in there for the save, knocks it away. Cydonia steals it away from Jet, knocking it into the air. Bounces off Cydonia once again, and Tech kicking it in with the assist from Cydonia. All right, 23 seconds left in the game. IU is up 4-1 against RIT. Tech, I'm not sure I can quite explain why that happened. Jet just misses the ball there, and Tech knocks it straight in from the kickoff. So 22 seconds left, up 5-1. I think that was a bit of a miscalculation by RIT there. All right. 7 seconds left, 5-1. I would be impressed if RIT managed to close this together. As soon as this ball touches down, that would be game. Nick knocking it up. Mimi coming through. White Bark also. And then floor. Winner IU. Alright, getting ready for the second match. Once again, you can see IU having 6 shots on goal and RIT only having 3, doubling the shots on goal and more than doubling the score. All right, here we go. Game number 2. IU is up 1-0 in this best-of-3 series. If they manage to take this game as well, they will move on to the next round. RIT, if they lose this one, they will get knocked down to the loser's bracket. But looks like RIT's coming out swinging. Mimi getting a first goal there 15 seconds into this game. Right there, nice tap. Nicklet does try to come through, but misses, and Tech is too far in the goal. So 1-0 for RIT. Despite last game, IU really running up that score, RIT didn't let that bother them. Not letting IU get inside their heads and allow them to get tilted. Apparently the guys are getting a little sad with their plays right now, and they've just asked me to sub in for them. I'm going to decline the offer right now. Tech coming through with a shot that, if it had gotten there, would have been cool, but not quite enough power behind it, and I think the angle was a little off. There we go, Cydonia launching it up, trying to follow through, but Jet comes in behind. Mimi K does try to come in for the assist goal, but not quite there. White Bark does get detonated there, but Cydonia managed... Oh, almost gets that in, but White Bark manages to come back in for the save at the last second. Sets it up, though, for Tech to get the goal. So that ties this game up 1-1 with 3 minutes and 39 seconds left. Tech launching that one in quite well. All right, Nick gets the first touch. Jet with a nice save. Once again, we're playing volleyball across this map, just hitting it up high and over that middle line. Cydonia passes it to Nicklet, who passes it back to Cydonia, but Cydonia was not able to get out far enough. Jet is bouncing it off of his own head there. Looks cool, but doesn't actually do that much for him. Jet coming in, Cydonia making a shot against the wall. Nicklet not allowing it to pass. Tech getting in Cydonia's way there, unfortunately not allowing that ball to go further down and giving RIT a little bit more time to get set up. This is a game that I feel is decided by split seconds. You know, it takes a second to get from one end of the field to the other. So if you hesitate or if you slow that ball down by 1 second, ooh, what a save from Nicklet. I thought that one was going in. Mimi K does manage to get it before Sidonia does, preventing that spike. Sidonia coming out of goal, charging out, and able to get to the ball before RIT. Nicklet coming through, passing it back to Tech after the save. I think Tech gets a little too far away out of there. Nicklet once again hitting it back. Jet trying to take control of this ball, manages to get it a little bit. Looks it's sounding like a little bit that IU's trying to get their coordination down, and both players mispredicted where that ball was going to end up being. Mimi K taking that ball and not able to follow through there, giving Tech enough time to get in there for the setup for the save. All right. Again, we see IU having more shots on goal, but not quite able to convert as many of them as they were last game. Tech coming through for the save. Launching it back over the midline. Nick manages to get a touch there. Launching it down. Tech setting it up. Is Nick able to get that hit in? No, it's too high. It's too high. Nick once again coming through, but White Bark launching it away. 15 seconds left. Is this game going to go to overtime? Tech trying to prevent that from going to overtime. Nick launching it in, and Sidonia comes in for the assist, but Nick is able to get it in without his help. That is about the closest angle you could get. 3 seconds left, 2-1. Is RIT going to be able to get control of this ball and knock it in? The answer to that is still unknown. And the answer to that is no, they are not, but it is incredibly close. Both teams having a little bit of fun there instead of just ending the game. Orange almost able to make a shot onto goal, but it hits the ground just before it makes it. All right, once again, I'm going to go check in with the guys and mute my mic for a minute and see what's happening. All right, let's refresh this and take a look. I have lost my mouse. The dangers of 3. All right, so IU Rocket League won 2-0 versus RIT. They will be going up in the next round versus Clinically Robbery. All right, let's take a look down here. Looks like IU Hoosiers versus Graceland RL. Um, all right, just let's see if can see anything about clinically robbery. They appear to be Texas A&M. There are four people on their team. I will ask if any of the guys know anything about them. Give me a moment. All right. Unlike some of the other tournaments, as soon as both teams are ready, which is right about now, we are going to jump back in to the next game. I have looked, and clinically is Texas A&M's squad. All right, we are in the lobby, getting ready to go here versus Texas A&M. All right, we are waiting for uh, Texas A&M to join us. Welcome to those who are watching from Gaming IU's channel. I gather that the Indiana University Hoosiers team did not do well and went 0-2. I have not seen confirmation of that on the CCA website. So I cannot confirm that yet. But here we go. There was Cydonia trying to join the opponent's team. All right, here we go. And we have the kickoff. It is C. Sharad 5, Nera, and Mr. Kyle. Once again, versus our IU boys of Cydonia, Tech, and Nicklet. Cydonia, they're making a shot on goal and not quite able to follow it up. As the rounds in this tournament go on, I do expect the competition to get stiffer and stiffer as we go. I believe the guys were saying that they think this is Texas A&M's B squad, but they're not sure. They do feel that some of these guys are pretty good. Cydonia with an epic save, bouncing it off of the top there, not allowing it to fully break the plane there. Tech coming through, launching it up. Is someone able to get in the way? No. Sharad is able to get the save. Cydonia knocks it up over, and it's now launched back to IU's side of the field. Tech coming through, but Mr. Kyle is there to prevent that ball from going further. Sharad misses that ball, but Nera comes in from behind. Nicklet manages to get touches on the ball, but not able to put it in. Sets it up for Cydonia, who makes a good shot, but Sharad manages to get there in time. Nicklet flying through the air. Cydonia up in there, does manage to get the touch and off the rim, but Nera makes the save again. Nice saves coming out from Texas A&M. Cydonia and Nicklet coming through. Tech does try to follow up, but not quite. Nick has to go back and make a save there. Once again, we are down on A&M's side of the field. Are we able to convert this into a goal? No. In the air coming down to IU's side of the field, but Cydonia is there for the save and recovery of the ball. Mr. Kyle comes through. Tech is there in goal. Sharad tries to make a shot there, but misses because Tech clears it out of the goal. Tech is once again down on their side. Nicklet bounces it off the backboard twice, not quite able to convert. Cydonia comes in as well, but Sharad manages to kick it away. Mr. Kyle has possession of the ball and then misses it on the wall. Cydonia gets detonated, and in response, Nera gets detonated as well. Nicklet coming through, ball in the air, Cydonia coming up and misses, but Nicklet gets it up in the air. Nera hits it away. Tech coming through again, trying to set up. Sharad is there, and Mr. Kyle is coming down the field, but Tech steals it out from underneath him, quite literally. Mr. Kyle's, what a shot from Tech. Let's see if we can see that again on the replay. Tech just hits it up and then knocks Sharad into the ball, preventing him from getting the shot preventing him from getting the save. It is now 1-0 with 1 minute and... IU, can you stop? I can't even finish the sentence of describing the score before you score again. Tech just scores it again, so we are now 2-0 for IU with 1 minute 23 seconds remaining. All right, we have 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. Are Texas A&M going to be able to get themselves on the board and tie this up to make it go into overtime? Tech comes through, tries to make a shot, but it is just slightly too early to get it in there. All right, Sherrod coming around. Tech trying to get the steal, but does not quite get there. Cydonia making a really good fly through the air at it, but it gets hit before Cydonia gets there. And Nick with the save. Nero does try to get a good shot there. Would have been down in the lower right-hand corner, but Nick gets the save. 30 seconds remaining, and IU is still up 2 scores to 0, 2 goals. 23 seconds left. Sherrod manages to get that save. The ball was moving fairly slowly, so it wasn't a particularly hard one to save, but he gets there. Cydonia comes through and doesn't quite have the angle. All right, 5 seconds left. All right, IU just needs 1 second left. Nera gets a score. Texas A&M now brings it from a score of 2-0 to 2-1. All right, IU just needs to get a hit on this ball to get the timer started and then to keep it on the ground. Just like that. First game of this best of 3 goes to IU. All right, I will say Nera makes the most shots on goal of any individual player, but they were not able to convert that into an actual score. Well, they managed to score once, but not twice. And Tech almost gets a goal in there, but manages to, in the end, I think he manages to drain A&M's boost there and prevent them from taking it away. Nero once again coming down. Cydonia has control of the ball, launching it through, and C. Sherrod manages to get that save. Once again, Cydonia on that ball like Velcro. Tech takes the shot, but Sherrod gets in the way. Cydonia taking the ball, setting it up. Is either of IU's other guys able to get there? Nick is, but does not make the shot. It is too far to the left. Nick gets back there in time for the save, but Nera grabs the full boost there. Nick might be running low on boost here. Hopefully, Nick will be able to fill up soon. Not a bad shot there, but Sherrod able to just get under it. Here we go. Nick setting it up off the backboard. Nera launching it further up and passing it to Sherrod. But Cydonia gets in the way of that again. Mr. Kyle trying to bring that ball down, and Tech scores with the assist from Cydonia by knocking it off of Sherrod. Sherrod tries to get there, isn't quite able to get enough of his car in the way, and just taps it just high enough to go in. All right, it is 1-0 for IU with 3 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. Cydonia is up in the air trying to bring that ball around. Tech setting it up. Is Tech able to get the second touch? No, he misses. Not quite able to get that second touch to spike that ball in. All right, IU taking their time here, trying to play some mind games with the A&M. Mr. Kyle ends up hitting it away from the goal instead of hitting it towards it. Cydonia launching it down to A&M's side of the field and not able to follow up. Nick does try for the assist, but not quite able to do that. One of A&M's players got in the way. Unfortunately, I'm not quite able to identify all the players in the moment because their names go by super fast. Tech coming along as a perfect pass to Mr. Kyle, who is juggling that in the air. Cydonia takes it. All right, who's going to retain control of this ball? Nera tries. Sherrod also does. Tech once again takes control of the ball, launches it into the air. Is he able to get the rebound of it? Cydonia coming in, and no, not quite. But Tech, that was an epic save from A&M there. That was a really nice shot on goal. He was in the middle of the flip, and if he hadn't been in that flip, he would not have been high enough to make that save. We've got 1 minute and 30 seconds left, and IU is up 1-0. All right, ball set up, but Nira is able to get in the way for that save. Tech once again setting up. Mr. Kyle comes through and knocks it away, preventing another shot on goal. But again, Cydonia gets the recovery. IU is just keeping up the pressure here. They have got 5 shots on goal to A&M's 3 shots. Once again, we can see this this taking shots manages to score goals. Cydonia launches it up, Tech, and then Cydonia gets the rebound, but just to the left of the goal, not quite there to get it in. All right, Tech coming through. All right, Cydonia picking up the full boost, trying to bring it down, but does get knocked off, of course. 30 seconds remaining in this game. Is A&M going to be able to tie it up? Are they going to be able to get a goal here? Bounces off the wall just a little bit too high. Mira's coming in for the spike down, and Sherrod manages to get it in with the assist off of Nira. And Nick gets his car on it, but wasn't able to quite get the right angle to knock it out of the goal. So it is now 1-1 with 15 seconds remaining. 10. Will this go to overtime? That was almost another score for IU, but not quite. A&M's knocking it away. We've Nicklet going for it, and it hits the ground. We are now in overtime. Next goal wins this game. Currently, IU is up 1-0. All right, Cydonia bringing it down. Tech is up in the air, but a little too high. Nick not quite enough for the right angle there. All right, once again, Tech knocking it up there, and Nira launching it away. IU is trying very hard to keep this ball on A&M's side of the field. They have decided that they are now in uber try-hard mode, making sure that they are not going to give A&M an inch here. Cydonia has control of the ball, passes it off to Tech. Tech launches it up. And Sherrod manages to get in the way at the last moment. Nice save from A&M. All right, Tech launches it up. Cydonia's up in the air, but Sherrod knocks it back towards IU's end of the field. All right, Nick's going to set it up there for... Tech sets it up for Nick. Nick taps it right in. Very nice pass from Tech. So we see it bouncing it off the back wall there. Nira's in the air, not able to do anything. So there we go. Winner IU once again 2-0 versus A&M. All right, I think it will be a couple of minutes before we are ready to play the next round. Let's go take a look at the bracket real quick. All right. So refreshed. So IU Rocket League once again wins 2-0. They are waiting for the winner of Tar Heels versus new UNC Charlotte. I actually think that um, is UNC the Tar Heels? So is this UNC Charlotte's A team versus their B team? All right, and I am going to check in and see what's going on here. So I'm going to mute my mic and uh, bring us back to the music. So enjoy the music, courtesy of Rocket League. All right, so if you look at the rest of the bracket here, you can see the Twitch uh, symbol right here. That means the official College Carball Association is going to be officially streaming it. So I'm going to set up my stream to host theirs in order so that we do not split our viewership. I'll also set up Gaming at IU to do the same thing as soon as I find their actual stream name. All right, so that would be College Car Ball. All right, so we should be hosting College Car Ball now. Enjoy the rest of the night with them. And